festive message from Sinterklaas.
Oh, 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 oh! Greetings, good people of the world. It is I, your beloved overlord. I'm hearing word that those naughty millennial children aren't spending enough on gifts for all the people they know. As you are aware, the festive period is when all the good little capitalist children spend all their money and take out huge celebratory loans to show how good they've been. Those good children get lots of lovely presents, but the bad children, the ones who don't spend all their money, or don't have any, they get nothing. No food, no medicine, and no quarter from my jackbooted capitalist defense elves. Ho, 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 ho. Remember, children, be good, spend lots, and leave spare food out for me, or be turned into lumps of coal for the fire. Oh, 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 oh. Greetings, my friend. It's been a very long time since we've seen each other. How are you doing?
I've been good. Been protecting my hoard of gold for a while.
Yeah.
How have you been doing? Have you been hoarding the old classic gold, have you?
Well, what little gold there is left in the world.
Yes,
It's not only such a finite amount, which really is what makes it worth so much. But I find modern wealth is much more difficult to hoard as a dragon.
Yes. I've been trying to hoard shares, but the paper blows around all over the place. There's a little bit of a breeze and that wealth will just blow right out the door.
And shares tend to be far less material, generally.
Indeed. Well,
And paper money,
Yeah,
too. It
yeah.
just rustles when you roll over in your sleep.
Well, this is what I'm thinking, and anything with paper-based should just catch light if you so much as ember.
One light sneeze and the whole lot's gone up.
Yes.
I briefly considered Bitcoin, hoarding that, but again, it's quite intangible, and by the time you've had a snooze of, say, a couple of hundred, just a light snooze of a couple of 100 years, you could wake up and find it's lost all of its value. Although,
Yes.
I have briefly considered graphics cards, because those things are going through the roof because of the Bitcoin mining.
Well, indeed. But the thing I think is the problem there is, once again, it's not going to keep its wealth, because as soon as the Bitcoin miners eventually get bored of that whole thing, because graphics cards will be worthless again.
Yeah,
Indeed, and also, they go out of date so fast.
I got some new NVIDIA Titans, and they're not really keeping their value at all. I have had some Bitcoin miners try to get them off me there.
Yeah, indeed. Well, what other options have we got?
Well, the only other thing that seems to be worth a lot, that there's a lot all around and can be hoarded from the humans, have noticed the mobile phones. They're worth quite a lot. They all seem to have one that you can sort of get off them. Only problem is, you roll over on one, the screen's cracked, you can't operate it for fear of scratching the screen with your claws. It's terrible. Modern wealth is just not very good at all, is it?
Indeed. I guess all I can really do is get some kind of online bank account and maybe just curl up on the computer.
Oh, yeah, I suppose probably worth a try. Anyway, I'm off to do a raid on Silicon Valley, gonna burn all that to the ground and see what I can gather.
You can't hoard the wealth, you can destroy it.
Oh, yes, well, I do love a good raising as a dragon, you see. Anyway, must be off.
No.
I don't know. Inside the boardroom of Electronic Actor Softworks.
Right, meeting time. So, I've been thinking, new forms of revenue stream for our gaming business.
Yeah.
And I want to get your opinion on an idea I've been brewing up. I think this is the new thing.
Yeah, well,
So-
what's your idea?
So, you know how we use loot boxes as a way to basically monetize gambling through kids, you know?
Yeah.
We you know, put something rare up and say, hey, this is a really cool thing. You want that? You're gonna have to buy lots of random packs to get it.
Yeah.
So, I was wondering, we're getting cracked down on in the digital space. You know, we started to see, like, the FTC is looking into this. You know,
the Belgian courts we're looking at.
Yeah, Australia's looking at banning it. So, I thought, you know, if we can't put loot boxes in games, I've got an idea. I think this is the next big wave.
Yeah.
Physical loot boxes. Look at it this way.
Yeah.
You get a kid. Offer them a microtransaction in the real world. It's like a little packet, maybe, with like some bits of card that represent the cool piece of loot that they would have got in game.
Yeah.
You know, make it like pocket money price, like 2-3 quid.
Right.
And like, it's a physical thing, and we can market it at kids, and, you know, just like loot boxes, to get the rare thing, they're going to have to buy lots of randomized packs that boost their experience.
Yeah.
And I think that these boosting packs could be the new future of loot boxes if we're pushed out of video games.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a great idea. I've got one other suggestion. You know how we like the randomness, the surprise. You get the thing, and it's a thing. You have that whole. We usually throw some animation in there about the opening of the thing. But what about this? We take some almost worthless little lumps of plastic that we've made look like dolls and shoes and handbags and things, and we wrap them in what is basically a small bath bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the kids throw that in the water, and then they think they've got this huge thing, but then it all just dissolves in the water, and then you've just got this tiny little piece of tack.
Oh, this is brilliant. I am glad we have come up with this amazing idea.
I'm suggesting, you know, they have it, and it's not even going to be like little pocket money things. I'm going to suggest that we sell these for like 30 quid, and we'll have another tier at like 85 quid, and then like everybody, the kids will be just crying out to their parents for them. We got to make these things as desirable as possible, but worth absolutely fuck all.
I'm sorry to interrupt your meeting. I'm pretty sure that already exists. It's trading card booster packs and random roll bath bombs. What's it? LOL surprise. They make them, and yeah. I actually think it's a really good idea. You're not the first ones to have it, but it's been around for years, and the government haven't tried to stop those yet. So you might actually be onto something.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you anyway, because I don't like fucking interns. I think this meeting's adjourned, and someone clean this guy up. Laura, we've got a new sponsor!
Who's our new sponsor?
This week's sponsor is the Pound Shave Club.
Oh, Pound Shave Club?
Yeah.
Are they some kind of place where you get razors for just £1?
No!
Oh, no?
No!
What is Pound Shave Club?
Basically, they will just beat the hair right off your face. They will literally pound the hair off your face, off your legs, off your bikini line.
I get it. Because if you're that bruised, you're going to swell up. That's going to push the hair right out the follicles.
Absolutely, that is basically the principle of their thing. So for just £15 a month, they will send somebody round with a big stick to just... It will be a nice stick.
Yeah.
It'll be very nicely crafted. It will come in a lovely box. And they'll just beat you around the face, around the bush, around the legs. Anywhere that's a bit fuzzy that you want to get rid of.
Yeah.
And they'll just beat
They'll
you
just
until
just
you're...
pound you 15 times for £15.
Absolutely.
£15 for £15.
And listeners can get 15% off with the special code Q and PS46 if you click the special icon at the top of the page. That is poundshaveclub.com, and you can get 15% off your first 15 orders.
Just pound the hair right out the follicles.
Yeah, just pounding it, just pounding it,
Pounding it. That's the
Pounding it.
tagline. Just pounding
just
it.
pounding it.
Do you find it too easy to go back to sleep after your alarm has gone off in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that snooze button getting too much action?
Yeah.
Try Smudge, our very hungry morning kitty cat. She meows so much you'll have no need for a snooze button because your alarm went off. She knows you're up. She ain't gonna stop shouting. You ain't falling back asleep after your alarm's gone off, 'cause Smudge is here to ensure you get up. It's breakfast time! Mummy, it's breakfast time! It's breakfast time, Mummy! Try Smudge. You ain't getting back to sleep after this, cat. Yes, we're coming down to feed you. I'm here with the food. Just fed you.
What if you did not feed me? What if you hadn't fed me? Meow. Meow. What if meow? This neat little festive period. Oh, goodness, yes. I think we should probably start getting the orders in. It's going to take a while to get it shipped.
Oh, is this are we going to call up the supermarket, get them to put our orders together? Is that?
So, I don't think that I'm calling the distillery, dear.
Oh, the distillery. Well, I would quite enjoy it for our Christmas dinner. Just some brandy-soaked mashed potatoes. It's just brandy instead of the butter. Get them all
brandy
creamy.
and the butter, brandy butter.
Brandy butter. That's fantastic.
Yes, and some port in the gravy.
Oh, can't do without that. Some beer batter. Make some beer batter, perhaps.
It's very common.
Oh, I know, but it's the only alcohol that makes a nice crunch is nice beer batter.
Well, how about use one of those craft ales? They're very expensive beer, much more fanciful.
You didn't think I was going to go use a Carlsberg or something?
Well, I did wonder.
No, I wouldn't. Don't even class that stuff as beer, really.
Well, codswallop, as they used to call it back in the day.
Oh, yes. I was wondering how much of the brandy should we order just to drink?
Well, I was thinking, possibly a tanker or two of the brandy. I was ordering like a cargo container or 6 of the sherry.
Get the fuel hose and just pour it in their face.
Well, I was going to put it in a glass first, dear, but I won't stop you. If you want to just stick a straw in the top, we can organise that for you.
I think we'll start with the glasses, but by the time the Queen's speech is done, I will be there with that straw in the top because I needed to get through that needless celebration of overpaid monarchy.
Exactly. I can't be dealing with these text-dodging sponges that they keep allowing to go on just because, royal blood is it? Well, whatever. Yes, brandy butter, and we're having lots of the Christmas pudding has been soaking in brandy since about spring of 1914. They've been just topping it up with more brandy any time it just melts away, it just evaporates off, dear.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I am ready for that one. I remember the last time we had one of those long, slow, soaked ones. That was the festive period where my breath caught on fire.
That is, you leaned a bit too close to that candle while you were trying to read the Christmas cracker joke.
Oh.
It just burnt the entire house down.
It was totally worth it. That joke was a cracker.
Darling, yes, deep pan, crisp and even.
Oh.
I'll never forget that one.
Goodness. Right. There's been a lot of work getting this ready.
Should we have a sherry?
Let's have a sherry.
Lovely sherry, yes.